Hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, and today we're going to take a look at doing a sail mission for the gun running bunker. Okay, now as you can see, we have headed on over to the bunker here. We're going to take a quick stroll through up to the main computer terminal from where we shall instigate the sail, and that's exactly what I intend to do. Okay, now if you look in the bottom right hand corner there, you can see the value is $140,000, and that will ensure that there is only one vehicle for this particular sail mission. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do there is resupply, so we don't need to come back, and there we go.
Okay, these buyers can't be seen to touch down on U.S. soil, so they're picking up the
Yes, I really don't care what he has to say. As soon as I see the vehicle, I am fully aware of what mission we're going to undertake, and on this occasion it is the big wheel version, the off-roader, the Marshal, I do believe that it is called. Okay, now here we go. This is a rather simple mission, to be quite frank with you. All we need to do is to navigate from the actual bunker. I'll take a short... Whoops, daisies. Thought I was going to take a shortcut there. Didn't really work out now, did it? Okay, never mind. Like I say, this is the Marshal off-roader sail mission for the gun-running bunker. Not a bad one, really. Should be able to do it in around about 5 minutes. Certainly not as taxing as the Dunes or something along those lines. Okay, or certainly not that Merryweather drop where you take the insurgent and they all come after you. That really is a wretched nuisance. Okay, no, but this really is a rather easy one, don't you know? And as I was saying in the bunker, the size of the missions, or rather the number of vehicles that you'll need to take on any particular sail mission, will depend upon the amount of goods that you're trying to sell, to be quite frank with you. And so the larger quantities you get, the more vehicles you'll need. If you're operating as a solo player, as I currently am, it's advisable to keep the earnings or keep the value under, I can't remember the exact number, something like 170, but I always go for one load of resupplies, and that costs $75,000, and it turns over into $240,000, $140,000 I should say. But when one sells it, I believe in Los Santos it comes in at something like $210,000, so you are still doubling your money quite, more than doubling your money, quite frankly, but you're only having to take one mission, one vehicle, I should say, on your sail mission, and that does really make things rather easy. Okay, now, as you can see, not much to this mission. We get inside the Marshal off-roader. There are a number of different drop locations that have to be visited on these different missions. Whenever you have a specific one, you have to drive to that location. You'll find that the drops are located into 5 different drop-off destinations, and those destinations will be indicated by a flare. As you can see in the distance there, the smoke going up there in the distance, that's where we'll need to go. Now, there are, like I say, a number of different places around the map where you have to perform these drops. Most of them are majority off-road. Most of them are actually quite closer to my bunker. Unfortunately, I've got a third one that's more of a greater distance away here, but it is all on the road, so can't really complain there. Relatively, whoops, it is just sliding down the hill there, aren't I? Okay, not having the best of time with this. Right, I need to get... There we go, right, okay, and there's a tree there. Make sure I don't hit that. Yes, like I say, most of this is off-road, really. I've had a rather easy one here, driving along the motorway there and whatnot, and okay, jumping up there, can we land it? And yes, we can. Okay, so yes, this generally is the idea of this particular mission. One takes the Marshal off-roader off-road, wouldn't you believe? Go along hills, normally that's where they are. As he says, they're generally at altitude, I do believe these drops are, and you'll find there are... a number of different drops, like I say. Any particular sail mission will give you 5 drops for one vehicle, that is. Okay, now there'll be, if you had more money to sell or more stock to sell, you could have a number of the... Whoops, it daisies, what on earth was that? Okay, I think a helicopter just crashed into the hillside, don't you know? That doesn't very often happen. It's quite unusual. Yes, like I say, you might have, say, 2 or 3 of these Marshal off-roaders, each with 5 different... And what the hell, has another one just done it? My good God, these helicopters are kamikazing all around me. Well, I can assure you that doesn't normally happen. That really must be a glitch in the game. Okie dokie, right then, heading across the brow of the hill here. Like I say, each of the Marshal off-roaders will have 5 different points. The points can be at different points on the map, so to speak. So there we go. Now, like I say, we've only got 5 on this occasion, and we're getting quite through them, aren't we? We're down, got 3 done, got 2 left. Okay, I'm just going to cut down here. Got a bit of water here. I'm sure this vehicle can handle it, though. Okie dokie, a small riverbed after all, not much problem. Okie dokie, there we go, heading up Okay, rather a lot of explosions going on. Maybe that explains it. Maybe I've got an assistant following me around taking out those helicopters. That might be a more logical explanation as to why they were hitting the ground, don't you know? Okay, can't see them. Is that the plane perhaps behind me? I can't make out if that plane's on the ground or actually in the air. Okay, either way, that's the Marshal off-road mission, one of the easier ones, like I say, completed in under 5 minutes there, as you can see. Simply drive the Marshal to the location, they'll be up on hills, go to each flare point, drop off the one of the 5 weapon crates, or however many you've got, and there we go, Bob's your uncle, Fan is your aunt, so to speak. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for watching.